All right, so this is Mrs. W. She is a 80-year-old female, full code. She has several allergies, but her most important is codeine. She has a anaphylactic response to that. Past medical history, she has hypertension, iron deficiency anemia, depression, anxiety, GERD, and hyperlipidemia. So she came in 923 from an outside hospital coughing up blood, where she was then sent to us, where she got a CT chest, abdomen, pelvis, and the results showed that she had a ruptured thoracic aortic aneurysm. So she was sent to the OR, where she got a tear repair. She also got a right femoral cut down, a right femoral iliac stent, and she received 1 unit packed red blood cells. And post-op, she was sent to ICU, still intubated. And then she was shortly extubated after, around 1400. She was then put on 4 liters nasal cannula. And then we got blood cultures, and we just got those results back, showing that she is MSSA positive, which is just a strain of staph. Neuro-wise, she is ANO times 4. She is hard of hearing, so you do have to kind of like show your face when you're talking to her. She does request that. She also does have a little bit of blindness in her left eye. She follows commands, and she is pretty minimal assist when eating if you just get her like all set up correctly. Cardiac wise, she's normal sinus rhythm. Pulses are 2/1, and we want to keep her systolic range less than 170, and we do have PRN hydrolysine for that. Respiratory wise, we got her down from that 4 liters nasal cannula to room air. She sat at about 95. Skin wise, she did have a Tmax yesterday of 101, but she has been afebrile for us today. She does have a little bit of redness on her bottom, but it is blanchable. GIGU, she has a regular diet. She does take her pills whole, is having a little bit of a poor appetite, but she is eating. And then she also does have a PureWick. LDA wise, 20 gauge left upper arm, draws back, ultrasound guided. She did have an 18 in her right hand. It was pretty painful for her, so we took it out. She's not on any drips. As far as today, we got repeat blood culture sent out, and physical therapy did get her up to a chair. She is 2 assists, and then hemoglobin wise, 8.9 is probably her most pertinent lab, but it is trending up pretty slightly. And I think that is about it for her. And now we're gonna go on to Miss X. So Miss X is a 75-year-old female, full code, no known allergies, and she is on droplet precaution for rhinovirus and enterovirus. As far as her past medical history, pretty short, just hypertension and AFib. So she came in, she was admitted 9/11, so quite a while ago, for AFib RVR, and diastolic heart failure. And I believe she was just on the 6th floor. There's not really many notes in there, like update wise, but kind of going into that on 9/24 on the floor that she was on, she did go back into AFib RVR. So then she was sent down to the cath lab to be cardioverted, and then she went into asystole. So she was temporarily paced, where they found that she had a junction rhythm and a 3rd-degree heart block. So then they put in a transvenous pacemaker. And then some of those settings for that: VVI is 60, AMP is 10, sensitivity is 0.8, and it is VPACE. So we also did restart. She did have PO amio, so we restarted that today. And she will be NPO by midnight tonight, because she will be going back tomorrow morning to get her permanent pacemaker. Cardiac wise, like I said, she is V pace. Her pulses are 1/1. She does have kind of like generalized non-pitting edema, probably just due to that heart failure. Neuro wise, she's ANO times 4, follows commands. Respiratory, she's on room air, sat in about 98. Skin wise, she's been afebrile. No particular skin issues for her. GIDU. She does have a cardiac sodium restricted diet, and she does have a Purewick placed with adequate output. So she is on bed rest, just simply because of that transvenous pacemaker that's been put in. She does have like a six French sheath in her right IJ. So as far as that goes with LDAs, she has a 20 in her right hand, 20 gauge IV in her right hand, a 22 gauge in her left forearm, and then, like I said, she has that 6 French sheath in her right IJ from her transvenous pacemaker. And then drips, she just has that normal saline going at 20, just for that sheath maintenance for her transvenous pacemaker. So that is it.